Welcome to the Rescue Rundown. I'm Dave Morris. Happy joined by Abby Wolf and this little guy, Summer, who's scampering away from me. The Rescue Rundown with our friends, the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. Abby, thanks so much for stopping in.
Thank you for having us.
Well, we're hoping to do this every week with various little cats and dogs, learning just about how to take better care of our animals and the various things that you offer. And let's just back up and start right there.
Okay.
Give us the overview of the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. What do you guys do?
Well, we exist to basically prevent the needless euthanasia of adoptable animals. So in Oklahoma City, our local shelter is taking in 30,000 animals a year. And
how does that compare with other cities of our size? Is 30,000 a lot? We may lose a cat in this segment.
Hopefully not. But for Oklahoma City, it's quite a few animals to be
Good
taken
catch,
in.
by the way.
I'm skilled at this.
It's not your first time.
But it's actually quite a few animals for the city our size. So we're working closely with our city shelter to make sure that animals aren't being needlessly euthanized and that all the adoptable animals in the city are finding homes. And we do that through adoptions and spay and neuter.
The Humane Society, I believe, started in 2007.
It did.
And so what was the rate at that point, and where are you guys at this point, and then what's your goal?
There's a thing called a live release rate, and that basically means that the number of animals that are leaving the shelter alive. When we started in 2007, that was just 8 short years ago, it was about 25%, which meant 1 in 5 or 1 in 4 were going, we're being euthanized or not finding a home. And now we're almost at 70%, which is great, and it's because of true partnerships like the one we have with the shelter.
Well, I was about to say, what made the difference there? And he's like, oh, someone's going up the stairs. So what made the difference in that rate?
The difference is, for us compared to other cities, we work really closely with the shelter. We exist to help them. So that true partnership and ability to rely on each other to make those numbers move in Oklahoma has made all the difference.
He certainly has the energy. Back to the Humane Society. What are the various programs that you guys offer?
Well, we offer an adoption program. So a lot of those animals that we're pulling in from the shelter to our programs, we're finding the most adoptable animals and we're bringing them in and finding them homes, homes that we hope will last forever. And then also to prevent the needless euthanasia and to be a little bit more proactive, we are spaying and neutering close to 13,000 animals this year. So that's just in 1 year. And all, in our 8 short years, we've actually served 100,000 animals. So we're making the numbers count.
That is fantastic. We're talking with Abby Wolf. This little guy is Summer, and we'll get to him in just a second. He's 2 months old and just, as you can tell, a bundle of energy. How are you guys funded?
We're funded through private donations and grants. So if you're looking to help animals,
I really thought he was getting away that time.
we would be happy to have your donations, and you can do that online at okhumane.org.
okhumane.org is the website, and people can help and volunteer as well, right?
That's right. So we're always looking for volunteers and fosters. You can volunteer with us, whether it's doing little things like washing dogs and getting them ready for their big adoption day, or even going to events with us and talking to the public about the need to spay and neuter. We have all kinds of opportunities for volunteers, and you can actually start there at okhumane.org/volunteer.
Now, how did you guys wind up with this little guy?
This little guy was actually at our city shelter with its litter mates, and it's the last one of the litter to actually find its home. So
if I can put him right in the camera
little
spot
Summer
here.
is so cute and spunky.
Yeah, plenty of energy. When I was at the Humane Society yesterday visiting, he was in his little area wanting to climb.
That's right. He's a climber, and he really, really loves to have his face scratched.
Yeah.
I mean, he loves it. And right now, he probably won't let me do it because he's just having fun under the lights.
Well, it's showtime. He went Hollywood on us. You guys have a very cool program, and this was something you were telling about yesterday when I went through, and I filled out the paperwork as well. The Meet Your Match program, which I think is a really good idea because this guy, ton of energy, maybe someone's looking for, hey, I want a kitten with a lot of energy, maybe just want a cat to come home to. Tell us more about the Meet Your Match program.
That's right. So we are actually testing this program called Meet Your Match. It's an ASPCA program that basically helps make better matches and adoptions to help reduce return rates because, we see quite a few animals, not only us, but other rescues across the United States being returned, and it's because maybe people aren't looking for the right kind of animal based on their personality and their home's personality. So you took the test yesterday.
Took the test.
I'd ask you basic questions like, what is your home like? Do you have children? What's the energy level?
Do you want the cat to interact well with other people?
Exactly.
Do you entertain? Do you have guests?
Yeah, basic questions that any pet owner should ask themselves, And so we can actually match the pet's color with the adopter's color to make better adoptions.
And it was purple, orange, green, maybe?
It's purple, orange, and green. Okay. And I think you were orange.
I was right in the middle, orange.
Yeah, and you wanted a constant companion, I think. So you find your color, and then you find your personality type, and then we can find an animal that better suits you.
It was interesting, especially for professionals. One of the questions on there was, are you looking for an animal that's perfectly fine handling itself for 9 hours? In other words, while a person's working or whatever. And a lot of cats can certainly entertain themselves or sleep all day.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically those questions that we want every adopter to ask themselves before they adopt an animal, and we're just helping to make those matches a little bit better. Now, we're testing it, so we'll see what it does for our return rates and what it does to make better matches, but I think he's like, I just want to play.
He just wants to play. Now, you guys just do cats and dogs, right?
That's right. We are cats and dogs specific. We're going to look to adopting out 4,000 animals this year, so lots of cats and dogs finding their loving homes.
Well, very cool, very cool. This is a segment, again, we'll tape this every Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock. We'll try to hang on to all the animals that come in here. We'll have various cats and dogs. Be talking with this lady, Abby Wolf. She's with the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. And we'll have an article in the paper every week as well. We've got a whole list of fun things that are coming up, the 12 days of Catmas, if you will. And you can participate. We're going to roll out something called Rescue Rundown hashtag, I believe.
That's right.
Various things of that might be over Labor Day weekend. Shoot a video of you and your pet, tag it on social media with Rescue Rundown, and we might include it in this segment, which could be kind of fun. Abby, thanks so much. Thanks for bringing in Summer. This little guy's a lot of fun.
We're looking forward to Wednesday mornings now.
All right, fantastic. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
This guy will probably be adopted really fast.
Yes,
right?
Summer's going to be at the Adoption Center, 7500 Northwestern, right after this. So stop by and see him.
All right, thank you very much, Abby, and thank you, Summer.
Thank you.